Hi, this is my last video for 3207, and my topic is writing a business plan for your business. As we all know by now, the success rate of small businesses in North America doesn't exactly offer a strong argument in the favor of the entrepreneurial spirit. It is tough going on because the marketplace is tough. It's hard because in order to really succeed in today's world, it seems like you have to plaster your company logo on as many as websites, panels, bumper stickers, t-shirts, and even tattoos as possible in order to get the message across that you even exist. However, it can be done. It just cannot be done without solid planning and the preservations required to stick to a good plan and follow through with it. The first and foremost step, if you have no experience in the business world and you are looking for a way to get small business off the ground, is to come up with best possible business plan that you can write it up. It is only with the good business plan that you can hope to attract the eyes, means money, of potential investors who are always extra wary about what they throw in their money at and why. The main thing that is going to attract the investor and in turn cement the rationale for your business existence is coming up with a reason why a company simply must exist. Call it your existing philosophy if you like. If you don't have a concept that describes just what your business is going to do and just why it will fit perfectly into your business industry you have chosen, the chances you have not flushed out a very good business plan. The chances are even greater that you yourself have not figured out the particular of your business venture, and such are in no position to offer a business plan to an investor in hope of receiving financial backing. Robbie Burns spoke the truth when he said that the best laid plan of mice and men often go awry, but without laying out the best of plan, small business owner can virtually count on everything going distantly, of course. First, determine you cash flow. Depending on what your business is going to be, there are all sorts of important helpful things that you can put into business plan. If for instance you are planning on starting up your business, landscaping business, it would be prudent to incorporate the amount of mechanical equipment you will need in order to get started. You will want to mention how many employees you are going to hire for your venture, full time and part time, as well as forecast on how much money you will be making in the business every month, so that you can provide meaningful estimates on whether or not you can afford X number of full-time workers. You will want to take into consideration as many possible downtimes where you might experience a drop off in profit. For a landscape business, say the winter months, where shoveling snow might be in the gig you get the 2 months, and how are going to arrange layoff of employees with respect over to this estimate. Then you will want to figure out what your monthly expenses are likely to be. For instance, how much will you spending on gasoline for your machine, and what happens if the price of gasoline suddenly goes up? Who knows? As well as with what write-off you are going to take advantage of when it comes time to do company taxes at the end of the year. Assessing the risk. Assessing risk as well is a key component of a good business plan. If you're opening a coffee shop, you will want to factor in a possibility that your espresso machine would be one day have a nervous breakdown and completely stop the business from functioning normally. And just how disaster this is going to be your best laid plan. The human resources part of your business plan should cover some of the possible risks as well. For instance, if you want to start your landscaping business, what kind of compensation are you going to guarantee to your workers should one of them get injured? Are they going to be covered by workers' compensation? How many employees do you think will you need to function properly? And what happens if one of them falls ill and cannot work for extended period of time? Is there enough local labor to fill this position? In other words, you will want to address all the possible bad scenarios that could afflict your business and then come up with your genuine solution to those problems so that potential investors will not say, "Oh, wow, this guy got his all bases covered," but also, "Wow, this business has really good chance of succeeding." Marketing plan for your business. Extremely integral to a good business plan is a solid marketing component. Here you will want to forecast for potential investors. The many ways which you can believe you have a good chance of succeeding as a business in the marketplace. If you are opening a coffee shop, you will explain just how you are going to handle the challenge of competing against larger chains, and just why the location you have chosen to set up your store is going to be ideal to attract a regular flow of customers. For example, when you are asked why you are opening a coffee shop in front of an old folk home, come up with the answer that you will have a steady base of regulars. If you are wondering how you are going to market and advertise your company, explain in your business plan just why. Do you think printing the name of your company on the paper sleeve that insulates the coffee cups will be good solution? Better yet, explain why the name of your company and its logo are eye-catching, memorable. In short, you want to impress people, but you want to do with as many statistical prediction and fact backing up as possible. Writing a great business plan won't ensure that you get investor to help you get started, nor will you be sure to succeed just because your plan are solid, but without one, you are sunk even before you are sailed. Thank you.